হ্যালো ভিউয়ার্স, আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আশা করি সকলেই ভালো আছেন। আপনাদের সকলকে স্বাগতম জানাই আমার আরও একটি নতুন ভিডিওতে। So viewers, our today's topic is how to structure a stage 2 data room. What information should you include? So let's start. Reminder, stage 2 typically comes after you have received a term sheet from a potential investor. You have negotiated on these terms and want to move forward with the investment. At this stage, it's all about streaming the due diligence process. Remember, term sheets typically aren't legally binding documents. Your company is still subject to due diligence before any final agreements are signed and funds are transferred to your bank account. During this stage, you will want to add additional resources to your stage on room, or better yet, copy your stage on room to a completely new data room. Keeping your stage on room and stage 2 room separate allows you to have better control and flexing. Not all of the investor you pitch will be in syncing from a timing perspective. You might be at the stage with 2 and a 16Z, but at stage 1 with Excel, so maintaining two separate rooms with different levels of detail and permissions is beneficial. Note, it is not uncommon for venture capitalists to provide founders with a checklist of due diligence request items at this stage. This list is sometimes called a due diligence questionnaire (DDQ). Here is a list of additional sections and content you will want to include in your stage 2 data room. Entity formation documents. Purpose: the documents are mostly needed by the legal team and are going to fluctuate based on where your business is incorporated and the type of your business entity you have chosen. If you are a startup in the US, 9/10. If you are raising venture, you are going to be established as a Delaware C Corp. To docs include shareholder certificate documents, local estate, federal business license, letters of good standing, articles of incorporation, bylaws, tax numbers. Operating agreement between founders, shareholder meeting minutes, board minutes, annual meeting notes and minutes. Customer partner contacts. Purpose: material agreements will vary from company to company based the nature of businesses, but the general gist is to include anything that cloud significantly impact the business. Docs to include standard terms of service or user between your businesses and customers. Any agreements or understanding between your company and other with obligations exceeding 25,000 property leases, real estate and personal license of any company IP to third parties, any agreements outside the ordinary course of businesses that could have a material impact on the business. 6. Any licenses and permits needed for operating legally within your industry. Proof of intellectual property. Purpose: if your company has IP that was part of the pitch, you are going to have to show proof that IP. This includes patents, trademarks, copyright, design. Docs to include evidence that you have the right to the IP that you are developing. Patent information, proof of filing, issuing, trademark registration, copyrights. Full cap table documents. Purpose: you have followed the guide. You have already shared a summary of your cap table At the stage 2, you will likely need to divulge additional details such as docs to include details of previous fundraising rounds or liquidity events, shareholder certificates, vesting schedules, USP details, tax filing purpose, proof that your company is good standings with the IRS, to docs to include tax history, previous filings, previous audit statement, and third party financial evaluation. So viewers, আশা করি ভিডিওটি আপনার কাছে ভালো লেগেছে। ভিডিওটি যদি আপনার কাছে ভালো লেগে থাকে তাহলে আপনারা ভিডিওটিতে লাইক দিয়ে চ্যানেলটিকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে পাশে থেকে বেল আইকনটিতে ক্লিক করে চ্যানেলের সাথে থাকুন। ধন্যবাদ সকলকে ভিডিওটি দেখার জন্য।